Thumbs up driving mercy. I want you to look very closely at the tires. Oh, that's terrible. You look very closely at the tires. You can tell when somebody's on their phone. He may have put it down temporarily, but just in enough time. Now, both of my hands are on the wheel. There's one, and the other, I got about 3 fingers holding the wheel. Both hands are almost 10 and 2. The way you can tell is you watch the tires. Now, when somebody is on their phone and you're behind them, you need to increase your following distance, because the first thing that psychologists say is that the number one thing that driving and texting and driving and looking at your phone does is it causes you to drive too slow. The other thing it does is it delays your reaction to the rights and the lefts of the road. Typically, why you keep both hands on the wheel, or at least one hand firmly gripped somewhere where you can control the whole wheel, is so all the twists and turns of the road. Most roads are not entirely straight, especially when you go uphill and downhill, and you constantly, there he goes, you constantly need to go, just a little light, just a little right, just a little left. If you follow the right lines of the road long enough, you realize that you have to constantly correct. The other problem is, most people's tires are not perfectly aligned. Most people's steering is not perfectly aligned. And because of this, you always need to double check to make sure you're looking. You should be staring as far down the road as you can see. So as you come to the crests of hills, you stare past them. Just stare as far down the road as you can see. But when your phone is staring directly down, I'm even seeing his head bobbing. He's looking down at his phone. So anyway, Thumbs Up Driving Mercy says, say a prayer. These are the new rules. Since Divine Mercy is behind me, facing the people behind me, and Mary's looking out in the front. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for me, a sinner. Pray that I may not accuse, but pray that I may offer reparation, that I may forgive as my Heavenly Father forgives, but also pray for me that somehow I can teach the younger people not to make the mistakes that I made. Well, actually, when I first started driving, we didn't have phones. So when I was that age, I don't even think we had flip phones yet. But yes, it was prior to the internet, but it was definitely post Paleolithic age. So God bless. And remember, if you're behind somebody, holy smokes, you're behind somebody that's on their phone, just give them extra time. Give them extra space. Increase your following distance. See, I'm letting this guy in. This is what nice people do. And I'm working on it. I'm not always a nice person, but I try.